I recently got the SteelSeries Arctis Pro Wireless, and there are some things I wish I knew before I bought it, so here we go. I heard such good things about these headphones, and only some of them are true for me. They are not bad, that's for sure, but there are a bunch of issues that I'd rather not see in a $300 pair of headphones. First, the setup is pretty easy. It's exactly the same setup as my Turtle Beach 700s, and the Equalizer is a nice touch. They feel pretty durable, and they have obvious status icons on the Equalizer. The only issue with that is that you need to have the Equalizer in a place you can see it, and in some cases, touch. I tried several of the different presets for the Equalizer, and they all sound pretty much the same to my ears. I tried messing with the custom EQ, and I managed to get a sharper sound, but not a closer sound. With my Turtle Beach 700s, I get a sound that feels like it's super close, airy, and clean. The voices of the characters sound like they are in my head, and the music has a deep, sharp bass and high highs, almost as good as my Bose Quiet Comfort 3s. The Arctis Pro feels more compressed and distant, yet sharp. Ever have a DVD where the actors' voices are super quiet, but the music and the sound effects are super loud? It's like that. I play Ghost Recon a lot, and the sound of my gun is way better with these headphones than any other I use, but everything else is worse. The voices sound like they're out in front of me, like they're coming from the TV instead of in my ear, like they do with other headphones, and the music in the title screens all seems a bit distant. These get loud, no doubt, even with the 40mm drivers compared to my Turtle Beaches, which have 50mm drivers. These are still louder. You may have some ringing in your ears after certain gunfights. I rarely turn these all the way up, but some people have complained that these are too quiet. For them, on the transmitter you can find a limiter option. By default, the limiter is active for legal reasons. If you turn it off, you get an extra 6 decibels of sound. That should be enough to make you feel like you're at a club or a concert. This is the sound with the limiter active. This is the sound with the limiter off. Limited, unlimited. If you really hate your ears, or if you're over 65, then go for it. The Equalizer only controls the sound from the PS4 or whatever you have it plugged into. Any Bluetooth device you use will just get the default flat levels because the equalization goes through the transmitter. It's not stored in the headset like with the Turtle Beaches. I tried listening to the same song on 2 different Bluetooth devices, one linked to the Arctis and the other linked to my Turtle Beaches. The Turtle Beach sounds way better in my opinion. There is also an active noise cancellation on the Turtle Beach 700s, but only passive noise cancellation on the Arctis. Not a super big deal because the foam cloth pads are really good at keeping the sound in and out. Remember this if you decide to go with the limiter off. The worst part about these headphones is that they hurt after only a short time using them. I know some people say they can wear them for hours. I can't. The C shape applies more pressure under the ear than above, so my ear hurts like mad after only 20 minutes. The Turtle Beach 700s and the HyperX Clouds are more comfortable, but I still get a little pain from the clouds. This is Sully with the Turtle Beaches. He doesn't like the Arctis. You can see his eyes bulge. They rotate so you can lay them flat around your neck, but they are so tight they feel like they are strangling me. The Turtle Beaches don't have this issue. They hang comfortably and I can forget that I have them on. With the Arctis Pro Wireless, after a night of gaming, 2 hours off and on, my left ear will hurt for most of the next day. I have used these for over a week and I can say they get more comfortable with wear. But I still need to put them to the side every 10 or 15 minutes of game time. The buttons are easy to find. I have no trouble with the volume wheel, but the mic mute button is just in the wrong place. It's right where you put your thumb when you're putting your headphones on or adjusting it. I can't tell you how many times I've unmuted myself by accident. Also, there is no chat adjustment on the headset itself. The chat game mix is on the transmitter, and that's a couple of button presses down in the chain. This could have been easy to fix if they want to keep that same one button design. Just copy what they do on every mouse. Have the normal rotation on the wheel be game volume, and then press in and scroll for game and chat mix. Done. The retractable mic is a nice touch. I can only guess at the longevity of such a device as I keep it tucked in most of the time. It comes with a soft mic cover to block breathing noise and dust, but It pops off every time you retract the mic and tends to pop off when just grabbing it off the couch. It is heavy, a lot heavier than my Turtle Beaches, actually 30% heavier, since the Turtle Beach 700s are 0.3 kilos and the Arctis are 0.4 kilos, according to my luggage scale, which I use for traveling. I really like the idea of a big transmitter, and it does have a separate power cord, so it can be powered by the USB port in your PS4 or by the USB adapter plugged into a power outlet. There is a big difference in range with these options. I found you need to be 2 meters from the PS4 when powered by the PS4, but it can go up to 10 to 12 meters when powered by the USB power cord. Considering the range of my Turtle Beach is about 4 meters, that's pretty good. An issue I have with the Equalizer is the tactile clicks are not lined up with the selections. That's really weird. It randomly jumps 1 or 2 selections, or it will jump back to the original selection. This makes selecting something a bit of a pain when you're in a hurry. You can see mine jumping around from time to time, yet my hand is a steady movement. Overall, it's a good headset. Not the price I would have liked to pay, but the more I use it, the more I like it. As long as I don't jump back and forth between my Turtle Beaches, because then I notice all the weaknesses of the Arctis Pro. I mostly prefer the Turtle Beach 700s because the sound is a lot cleaner, but the ability to adjust the chat game mix volume is nice. I have lots of issues with that with the Turtle Beach, even though I know other people have not. The support guys have been really nice, and I hope to get that worked out soon. Arctis Pro is louder, it's heavier, has a great battery swap ability and a longer range, but it hurts my ears during long game playing sessions. I hope this helps. But some people have complained that these are too quiet. That was a long meow. Yeah, that was a long meow.